Hello, my gorgeous, lovely, wonderful people. I feel like I haven't spoke to you in absolutely ages. That'd be because, as you know, I went to Wales for a couple of days, only a couple of days, which I've told you about. Purgatory. Absolute purgatory it was for me. Beautiful place. Absolutely stunning place, but my health issues ruined it. Absolutely ruined it for me, so it was dog poo, but the place was beautiful. But I've told you all about that, and yeah, I've been feeling not very good. I've got a spot on my gammy leg by the looks of it. Can you get a spot on your leg? I look worse for wear. Alright, so I've put some, oh look, I've Groucho Marx again. Look, put some dye on my eyebrows. Still got the bags. Them bags never go away, but I've got no makeup on. Alright, so, well, I say I've got no makeup on. I've got a tattoo on my eyebrows and some lipstick, that's it, but nothing else. Nothing the glasses won't cover up. They cover up a multitude of sins, alright? A multitude of sins. Anyone like my new phone case? Look, I've had to take me, see the deck, innit? Right, this bit goes in the back here, like that, when your phone's in there, look. That's the strap. And then that, look. I know, isn't it lovely? Bling, 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 bling. Oh, yes, it is. Got my cold coffee. Well, a bit left, you know. And my moomin troll, she's out there making her own homemade pasta dish, and it smells divine. She's been shopping for me. She's the best girl ever. She's been shopping for me. She goes shopping for me every day. I don't go shopping. Callie goes shopping. She's either at Sainsbury's or Morrison's or Aldi, wherever. She goes shop. Sometimes I pick her up, sometimes she walks back, but she's always going shopping for me just lately, because I just feel too ill to do anything. It just seems to be getting worse. But anyway, enough of the doom and gloom. Well, I say enough of the doom and gloom. You're going to hear more about my doom and gloom in a minute. But before I do, I wanted to tell you, so this video is a mixed haul. I have got vintage stuff on the deck, and I've also got a little couple of bits from good old Shein. And then also at the end of this video, please do stick around, because it is going to be the winner of, remember the oud perfume, which I was meant to have done the pick to winner, not pick this winner, picked. Do you remember? Do you ever remember your mother saying to you when you was little, if you're picking your nose, pick us a winner? My mum used to. I loved picking my nose. You know what I used to do? She used to get right up with me. She had a heart pot and plant. It was called a heart pot. Don't know if, I mean, everyone in the UK, talking to the UK and it hot, I can't deal. I've got the aircon in the other room. I know, don't be jealous. Anyway, so she had a heart pot, right? And I used to go to school, because my mum took me to a dietitian when I was 10, because I've always been a little fat twat. And they allowed me, the doctor back in the day, they allowed me 1 Twix a day. So I could never wait to get in from school. I'd get in from school, right, put Scooby-Doo on, and I'd sit with my Twix. It was the best thing in the world. Best thing in the world to have my Twix, right? I'm going to put this little fan on here as well, hang on. I'm going to turn it up. Turn up. This is a little handheld fan, but I'll tell you, I'm sweating my ever so small titty witties off. So if you can hear anything, ever so soz. Can you hear that? And now it's twisting around, I don't know why it's doing that. But anyway, so I'd sit and I'd bite all the top of the Twix off, like the caramelly bit, and then I'd eat the biscuit. But afterwards, right, and if she caught me, she'd really tell me off. And afterwards, right, I don't know what, but you know, you've been at school day, you get Humphrey Bogarts. I mean, listen, some people, Callie doesn't pick her nose. I'm like, how can you not pick your nose? It's one of the best things you can do. I do love having a good, listen, I'm human. I do like having a good root. Some of yous will, some of yous won't. When I do, right? So anyway, my mum had a heart pot on a column, heart pot and column it was called, with a big fern plant in it. And after I'd finished my Twix, yeah, I'd root my nose, yeah, and I used to go, I know you're going to be like, Lisa, you're so rank. I'm like, I was only a kid, alright, let me be. But do you still do it now? Yeah, but I wouldn't flick it on my floor. At least I get some tissue nowadays. But I used to like, flick it in her heart pot. She'd say to me, stop it! You've been picking your nose and flicking it in my heart pot again. I go, no. She goes, I know you have, caught ya. I caught you flicking it, picking your nose and flicking it in my heart pot. Pack it in, she used to go. I didn't know. That heart pot must be filled up with my Humphrey Bogarts. They must have been boogers everywhere. Boogers for days. The fur, maybe the fur, and the fur, the plant was beautiful. It must have loved it. It was like, Lisa, keep chucking us your bogies. We love it. So I did. I didn't care what my mum said. I didn't listen. When she went, I'd be like, oh, pick it and flick it. Anyway. So, at the end of this haul is going to be the giveaway, which was, excuse me, itchy nose, not picking me boogers, so don't even go there, which is the oud perfume and what I showed you, plus I'm going to chuck a lot of other freebies in there. Well, not freebies, this is freebies, I'm giving it to you for free, innit? So I'm going to chuck a lot of other bits in there that I haven't shown you. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, also at some point, so I'm going to quickly tell you, I need to stretch out my gammy legs. Can you tell me this, right? How can you sweat behind your knees? My knees are sweating, they're dripping. And if you think I look like an Oompa Loompa, because I'm really, really, really brown, well, I think I look really brown, apart from the face, that's because I put on a hell of a lot of fake tanks, I'm about to tell you now, so I'll put the video on at some point. I had the day from hell. So I was treated partially to go in, now hypocritically, because I want to be honest, I don't agree with what I've done. I didn't put a bet on, if that makes any difference, probably not. But it was just something I thought I'd like to experience. Well, I experienced it, and I really don't know what to say. So I ended up going, oh, but you will see, I was literally about a foot, 2 foot away from Princess Anne on Thursday. So I went to Royal Ascot. It was the day from hell. For anyone who knows me, just take my ailments aside for now. I do not do the heat. I do not do the hot weather. I do not like it. If I was in a hot country, I spend the entire time either inside in the aircon or in the pool or the sea. That is the only way that I'm a water baby anyway. I love the water. I love the water. I mean, I'm a mermaid. But oh, don't say whale, right? No, I don't mind being called a whale. Oh, I don't mind. I love whales. But so what was I saying about Ascot, Royal Ascot? Anyway, so I don't like the heat. Now on Thursday, I think it was in the UK 33. Let me tell you something about the UK. We can't deal with any weather. If it torrential rain, yeah. So we had an amber alert, okay. We're on radio. There's amber alert for the weather today. If it rains, we can't deal. If it snows, we can't deal. If it gets too hot, we can't deal. This country cannot deal with sod all, right? Anyway, so it was 33, and I'd said to my sister the night before, I want to cancel, I'm not going to come. I said, what with my ailments and it being as hot as it is. No, sorry, that's a lie. What happened, I phoned Royal Ascot and I spoke to the lady there, and she said there is aircon, but it's in the grandstand. She said, so if you can get to the grandstand, and I said, seating? I think she said the seating was £2,000, something like that. If anyone else was there and did have a seat, and if you know about it, write in the comment section below. And then also, I think also you had to pay to get a table if you wanted a table to eat, and that was about £2,000 each as well, something like that. I know it was big bucks. Anyway, but she said there is aircon, and then also I'm thinking, now when you think of Royal Ascot, right, you're thinking to yourself, aren't you, prestige. Now let me tell you, the grounds were prestige. The toilets, I'll get to them in a minute. I'll get to them. The bog of eternal stench, I'll get to them in a minute, right? So anyway, I did say to my sister, so I spoke to this woman, and in the night I said to my sister, I think I'll give it a miss. She said, listen, she said, just come. She said, if your stomach's too bad or it's going to be too hot for you and we can't get as much aircon as you would like, she said, I'll chuck you 40 quid to help you get a cab home. She said, because it's been paid for now. And I was like, yeah, alright. So I was like, oh, alright, okay. Anyway, I sorted out, I've got a lovely outfit and, you know, got all myself dolled up. And anyway, so I got to my sister's that day and we waited for my friend Lindsay to come and pick us up. Now, remember, it was 33 degrees. I get in her car. I said to her, put the aircon on. She went, oh, it don't work. I said, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Anyway, it gets worse, all right? It gets worse. So we get in her car. I'm sweating on top of sweat. I sweated all my fake tan off. It was running, all right? You've got to see my ankles. Well, you'll see it. When I put the video on of Royal Ascot, you'll probably see there's some pictures of my feet, and you can see where the shoes have literally... I've sweated so much that I'm white. Like, the shoes have left marks and sweat took away the fake tan, if you know what I mean. You'll see anyway. So she had no aircon. Now, I think it was meant to be about an hour and something there, and it took us over 2 hours to get there because there was traffic all the way. And I'm sitting there, I cannot tell you, it was purgatory. How these people, it makes you think, how these people sit out, not sit out, but how people like in other countries and they're working outside and they're working in this heat. I feel so sorry for them. I really do. I really, really do. Because it is purgatory. That is the only word I had for it, purgatory. Anyway, when we get there, so we was in, it was called the Queen Anne enclosure. That's how I got to see Princess Anne by the looks of things, because it was her enclosure. Anyhow, when we get there, near there was nowhere to park. So then I didn't know that you had to pay for the parking. Anyway, they was all pretty much sold out, and I think the parking was about £50. Anyway, we managed to find out this place for parking, and I think it was somebody's house, and they had grounds, and there was people having picnics and all that. Do you get that? Why are you going to go Ascot but not go to Ascot and sit in a car park with a picnic and Moët and Chandon, or whatever it's called? Moët and Chandon? Moët? What's that one anyway? Anyway, there's all these picnickers, all dressed up, all posh, and what's me there, thank you. Anyway, so we found this, like I say, a manor house. It was a big house, and it had obviously loads of grounds, and they were charging 35 quid to park there, so you could park there till 10 o'clock in the night. And I think Royal Ascot finished about 8, but obviously we left before then. I was so happy when she went, let's go. I was like, hallelujah. So we paid 35 quid. Didn't realise it was like a 20-minute walk, and we all had heels on, right? My friend actually got blood blisters all over her feet, blood blisters, right? And she was like, shall I pop them? I said, if you pop them, they're just going to come back. I had bunions on top of bunions and blisters on top of blisters. All the underneath of my feet swelled. Now, I've got obviously high blood pressure as well, so my ankles, I look like the Nutty Professor, like about to bust out of my shoes. Anyway, we get there, and then the queue to get in was just horrendous, right? And I said, I felt really unnecessary. It was just too hot, and that sun was beaming down on you, and you've got all these people's bodies around you as well. I felt very claustrophobic, and eventually we get in, and we ventured over to, where did we go? So we come into the Queen Anne enclosure. We went round all the way around to the sides, and then there was like a little entrance, and it took us to the toilets. The queue was about half hour. It was about half hour all day, yeah. So anyway, I said to the fella, there was a young fella stood there. I said, can I go in the disabled one? I explained to him, and I've got things, and he was ever so nice. He went, yeah. Open the door. I went, hell no, hell no. I lost my shit, literally. I said, I can't use that toilet. When you have a prestige event like this, I'm thinking the toilet's going to be like the Hilton. Nah, they were more like the Boggy Swamp at Caravan, Bognor Regis or something. I don't know. Worse than Portaloos. I thought, you shitting me? Are you taking the piss? Anyway, I started losing my temper, and I was shouting a little bit. It weren't his fault, bless him, but he thought, all right, calm down, calm your tits, old girl. But anyway, he said to me, he said, there's so many people here. He said, we just can't keep on top of it. He said, the minute that someone comes out, he said that some of these women are seeming to make such a mess, we get the staff, get a robot, get something. Anyway, so what I did, I then had to queue, and I needed a toilet. Oh man, I thought I'm going to shit myself. But I did have my tenor lady on. I've got like these nappies, right? Anyway, you know what I mean? I'm a big girl, look what I can do. I can wear big kid pants too. I'm a big girl now. Anyway, so I had one of those on. Not that I used it. I'm not saying I'm shiting myself. I hold it as much as I can. But if the sphincter goes, it goes. So it is what it is. But it didn't, thank the Lord. Otherwise, I'd definitely had to have paid £200 for a cab home. And that's the thing. I wanted to leave, but the cab would have been a bare lot of money. And I just haven't got that kind of money. So I had to say no matter what. Anyway, so I eventually had to use these toilets. Even with my cleaning, yeah, my OCD was so bad. Even with my cleaning, I sat down and all the floors were wet as if they were like covered in piss and whatever, and I was shaking, literally shaking. I could literally feel all the germs. That's how my brain works. I could feel like all the germs crawling and coming through. It's that I felt they're coming through my shoes and crawling up my legs. I was shaking. I was feeling sick. I was gagging. So I felt contaminated as well for the rest of the day. I just wanted to get home and get in my bath, yeah, and scrub myself, not with bleach, but to scrub myself and get all these germs off of me, right? And so every time I wanted to go to the toilet that day, I had no choice, because it was either that or shit myself, and I weren't going to do that, if possible. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, like I say, it was 33 degrees. We did go into the aircon bit, but there weren't no aircon. I don't know what I was talking about. There weren't no aircon, it was just a breeze. My sister got a couple of pizzas, little ones like that, 15 quid each. There was quite a lot of travelling communities there, and we see two massive fights. So there was one load of boys fighting upstairs, and then downstairs there was another fight, and it was a horrendous fight. I mean, this poor young boy, I mean, he was, you know, it was claret everywhere. He was pissing with blood. And I just thought, well, I looked and I thought, you all look so stunning. You know, you all look so beautiful. And all you know, the women, when you see this video, these beautiful dresses, oh, they were stunning. Absolutely beautiful. They were so beautiful. I mean beautiful, right? And they're, oh, I don't know where they get their clothes from. And even the men, the boys, beautifully dressed. Why do you want to go and do that for? What is the point? Why are you going to fight? And that, I mean, I know that the travelling community, they do a lot of the old boxing, you know, put them up and all that. But it's meant to be a nice day out. You've got your beautiful clothes, and what are you doing that for? And I don't know what the fights were called, but they were both two lots of young boys from the travelling community. So this was upstairs, there was one, and then downstairs there was one, and I've had to pull my sister at one point because these were coming. But I'll give them security, I'll give them something. They were there, they were on it like a car bonnet. They were quick time, they were there. Look at that. Can you do that? But yeah, so but I got to be honest with you, I think if I could go and the toilets I knew were going to be clean, or if I could have maybe had different clothes on, flat flip-flops, and it wasn't a hot day, I think it probably would have been a very nice day. I didn't see any of the races at all because that was past the grandstand. I didn't see Charles and Camilla, I think, were there going around. I never see them. I never see one race, and I don't put a bet on any races because this is the part I was about. I'm a hypocrite. I don't agree with it. I wanted to experience and see what a day would be like at Ascot. When they said they wanted to go, I did and ah, but I did say okay, but I'm not going to put a bet on it. Having said that, when you hear on the tannoy the race started, it literally was 3 seconds and it was over. So it's not like the Grand National where they jump and they get injured. I'm not saying that no animals get injured at Ascot. I'm not saying that. I don't know at Royal Ascot. But it was ever so quick. So I think even a human could have run that fast. Not that fast, but done a race that was that quick. So I don't think it would have been too much strain on them. But as I say, I never put a bet on. My friend Lindsay did. She put a £10 bet on Garden of Eden, I think it was, the first race, and she won 100 quid on that, so she did well. But I would not bet. My sister won't bet either because we don't agree with that side of it. But like I said, however, I don't think it's as bad as like the Grand National. So I mean, I don't know, who am I to say? That's just the way that the race, it'd be like they're off kind of thing, oh, this one has won. It was that quick. So it obviously wasn't, like, I couldn't see because we never went to the race part, as I say, because we all couldn't walk. I sat down. I had my diabetes, and I don't know if it was the heat or whatever, I started to shake. I felt extremely ill. My sister said, you must sit down. Sat down on this gravel. There was nowhere nice to sit. Ended up on some grass. But anyway, needless to say, I was just happy to get home. And when I got home and I ended up in the shower, because I thought I'd have a good old bath, but I didn't. I had a shower and I stood under that freezing water for ages. Oh, it was absolutely beautiful. But would I go again under different circumstances? Yes, but this time around for me, it was probably one of the worst days of my life. There you go. Anyway, I've been talking for 20 minutes. Hey, like, no wonder you need that coffee. Bloody chatbox. She's got more rabbit than Sainsbury's. Why don't you get it off her chest? I met him, you know, that one from Chaz and Dave. I've met, is it Dave? Yeah, Dave. I've met Dave. I've actually spoke to Dave. He left a message for me on me WhatsApp because he knows my friend Claire. Oh, and these from Chaz and Dave. Anyway, let's get into this haul. So, I've been jibber-jabbering for too long. If you've got to this far, please do say to me, Lise, we listened to you jibber-jabber. I'm interested to know if you did actually listen. Up to 20 minutes and 58 seconds. If you did, I'm so proud of you all. I'm so proud of you all. And you know I love you all and all that malarkey, you know. Anyway, let's get into it. So, first of all, because I weren't sure what I was going to wear, this hasn't been washed and it come a day too late anyway. But I ordered this because I love Lavish Alice. This is from Vinted. It's a size 18 and it's called a cape jacket. I've got to wash it. It's stunning. She let me have this for £4. Now, that's so crazy because she's literally given it away. Literally, so it's got padded shoulders. It has like a waistcoat and it actually smells nice. So this has been washed. So your arms go through there, but it's like a cape at the back. And then this part of it at the back, as you can you see that? It's got like that, I can't describe it, but it is beautiful. Now, I would have wore that, but I would have died because it's very heavy. Lavish Alice is very heavy. It's very good quality because this is expensive, yeah. But as I say, I got it for shirt buttons, literally. So that's the first thing from Vinted. Then I see this, and this was only £3. And you know, I got the white and black trainers, didn't I? And I was like, so in the winter time, if I imagine if I wear like the white and black trainers with some black leggings, a nice white jumper and my scarf. I don't know who I think I am or where I think I'm going, but it's definitely an Ascot, Royal Ascot, sorry. So yeah, I got that. But also, this could double up as a sarong. On me, it would be so wrong, but who cares? It's massive, so it would double up as a sarong. So if anyone fancies to take me to the Maldives, just let me know. I'll pack that. You know what I mean? Anyway, also, while I was looking, that's more of a, let's show, maybe what do you reckon? I said winter, but maybe autumn. Autumnal, what do you reckon? Well, this one is definitely for the summer, and this one was, oh, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. This one was £2. Look. £2. £2. Look at that. I know you can't believe it, can you? I know you can't. £2. I mean, I've got to wash them all. £2. I'm telling you, I've told you all, get onto Vintado. Vinted, I keep saying Vintado. Anyway, then I got this. This was £3. And it's originally, oh, this is a Lavish Alice as well, size 18. And this is a cape shirt. So again, it's like, almost like a waistcoat, and then it has the cape hanging off the back. That's the only way I can describe it, but this one is a floaty shirt. And I like these kind of things because they cover up the books. Do you know what I mean? We all know I've got the books. Although I tell you, my books has gone down a bit. Did I tell you about I'm going to another specialist? See, I've got to go to Luton Hospital. Never been to Luton Hospital before. I've got to see a specialist there about the diabetes. They keep sending me to all these specialists, and yet I've not been to one yet. Anyway, oh, I love that. I love that. So that's that. Then the dearest thing I got was this, but it ain't dear because my friend's got this as well, right? So this is brand new. Right, so this is brand new. £10. Yeah, my friend's got exactly the same one, and she sent the purse with it as well. You can't. Don't tell me you can go wrong. 1 minute. That was Cal. She said that the dinner's ready. She said it's one of the best dinners that she's made. Oh, I'm itching everywhere. Oh, anyway, so yeah, so she sent me the purse with it, and it's a bloody good size purse as well. There's all your pockets and your whatnot. And that. Now I am gonna wash them still, but with ones like this, because I can't describe, it's quite a hard material, and because it's got the chains, I don't want to damage it. So this I will wash in the bath. If you want to know how to wash bags in the bath, how I do it, drop me a comment below and I shall tell you what I do to wash things like my bag. So these are going to go in the bath. They're going to be washed in the bath because I'm worried about putting them in the machine for damage to the bag and the machine, to be honest. So yeah, beautiful. 10 quid for both. Can you go wrong? No, I'm sorry, you can't. You can't. You can't go wrong. I know, you're thinking, God, look how smecksy she looks. You better be thinking I look schmecksy, or otherwise you get a cut. I tell you what, my stomach's been really bad. And today I decided, and I've never done this before, so I always take like loperamide if I'm going out, as I say, a couple of days before, the night before. But sometimes I try not to take too much because then it has the complete opposite effect. But anyway, I took some. When did I take some? Was it yesterday as well? Yeah, I did. I took some yesterday too, and then I thought I'd take some this morning as well. And I've still been quite a bit, but funny enough today, I don't know if it's just a one-off, but my tummy isn't hurting so much. Not like usual. Anyway, this is from Shein. And I just got these to go on the old bed, didn't I? They're just like ribbon cushion covers. Have I got it the right way? Yeah. Ribbon cushion covers. There's 2 of them, and I think it was about £2.23 for both. They're pretty, aren't they? I'm so pretty, you're so pretty, and I know that I'm so bloody gorgeous. Yes. Yeah, so 2 of them, they're like, yeah, Lise, you've had them held up for God knows how long. And then I got these clips, right? A brown one and a black one, and I think they was about £1.04p. £1 and 4p. I said £1 and 4p. Bloody hell. It's no fun getting old, I tell you. Having a granny fanny and all that. Granny fanny, granny bum. And my skin's looking granny. Look at what's all this. Can you see that? What the hell? Bloody granny fanny. I mean, I am old. What do you expect? Anyway, how's these clips work? So you open them like that, I'm gathering. Shall I take a bit of my hair up, see what it looks like? Don't look under my pits. Look at that. Oh my God. I need to, what is it? I need that skin taken away. I need an arm lift. Don't look at my pits. Oh, I don't care anyway. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I do really. I do and I don't, because it is what it is, isn't it? There's nothing I can do. If I was rich, I'd get it all done, but I ain't. If I was rich, you wouldn't even recognise me. Now listen, I don't know about you, but I think I look so smacks. That looks so nice. It makes your hair look nice. Must be all of these little prongs. I like that. I like that style. Let's get these little curly whirlies out of my hair. Curly whirlies. Imagine if I had makeup on. I know, like my full makeup. I would be drop dead gorgeous even with the bings. I don't even care, alright? Look at that. How much skin do I need to... Do you know what though? I think that might be where I've lost some weight as well. I have lost weight. Just letting you all know. I've definitely lost weight. But when you're like... They don't look too bad like that. It's just this bit that hangs. But do you know what it is as well? As you get older... Thank you, I'm coming right now. Caddy's telling me my dinner's done. As you get older, right, obviously you lose all the elasticity in your skin. I mean, I'm lucky I've got good skin on my face. Oh, I'm lucky. I know I have. Even though I've got Groucho Marx eyebrows, apart from the bags. But, you know, I've got good skin. But I think the body's had it in every way. I need bigger boobs. I need a tummy tuck. And I definitely need to sort my organs out and my bowels. But anyway, then the last thing is this, because I've got a rush now because my dinner's on the table and I'm a greedy fat cow. Right, as I'm saying, I've lost weight. Greedy fat cow. I thought this was really good, look. So it's, come in a box like this. And it's called Lindsay. No, Lindsay. Lindsay. It's my friend's name, Lindsay. And it's Rotate the Eyeliner Stamp Pen. Should we have a go? I ain't got a mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Well, it ain't you, you little fat twat. As I'm singing to myself. You're just a big fat old bat. Anyway, so there's this. Oh, is it different stampers? Have a look. Right, so they're the same stampers, but what you do, you can turn it like this. Look, turn it at an angle, like so. What? What have I done? Oh, that's it. For what reason? Oh, okay. Should we see if it works? Oh, that's the wrong one, isn't it? Hang on. Oh, that side. That's it. Let's see if it works. Cleanwooded eyes. Oh, I can't even see. Let's try the other side. I suppose that's the other one, isn't it? Ow, it's got in my eyeballs. Oh. Hang on. The bloody hell, I can't see a damn thing. Bloody eyeballs. Give me a minute. Oh, I've done it wrong. I can't do it. I'm sure it's really good, but I can't do it. I need my mirror, and I haven't got my mirror. My mirror's not on deck. But anyway, listen. I'm going to start endorse it because I reckon it is good. I just can't see what I'm doing. Alright, because I can't see a thing. Blind as a bat. Anyway, listen, I'm going to have my dinner. And I need to take a lot of pills as well. So I'm off to do that. After this video, you are going to see the giveaway of 1 minute. Right, so there's the box with all the stuff in. And I'm going to even add some more. There's stuff in there that wasn't shown. There's stuff here that wasn't shown. There that wasn't shown. That wasn't shown. But there's a few more bits I'm going to put in here as well. I've already put some stuff here. As you can see, that wasn't shown. So there's quite a lot of stuff, and I'm going to add even more. It's a big box full. So as soon as this is finished, you'll see on the end, keep watching and it will tell you the winner of this, which I will get out to you as soon as I'm coming now. Okay, I'm coming. She's like, get off. I'm coming. Dinner's on the table, love, she went to me. So I'm going to put the winner straight after this, so please keep watching. If you are the winner, when you see the issue, please inbox me on my email. It's in the description on my channel, and I will get this out to you ASAP. If this is the kind of thing that you like, please subscribe to my channel. It is free. Give me a like, drop some comments below, blah de blah de blah, and I shall see you all in my next video. Love you very much. Bye. Right, this is the really budget and leg it way of doing it, all right, but this is the way we've got to do it, because I need to use Callie's what's this called, a tablet. Look, you can see us in the reflection. Right, so we have got the comments loaded, and the keyword was oud, please, so I've put that in, and we are going to pick a winner for this massive giveaway. I've also added quite a few other bits in there which you won't know till you receive it, so it'll be like a good old Christmas box. So here we go. Callie J, pick a winner. And the winner is Marion Yardley 4855, and she's put, fabulous as always, Lisa, love watching you, always guaranteed to make me roar with laughter. Ah, thank you, Marion. You really are the funniest, brightest, and by far the most sparkliest star on YouTube. You need your own TV show. Oud, please, darling. Ah, that is the most beautiful comment as well. I love you very much, Marion. Thank you so much for that. That's made my day. And if you could just go into this description, sorry, Callie's hand shaking. If you could just go into the description box on my channel, and it's got my email on there. Drop me a little email, and I will send you all your goodies off. So well done to you, Marion, and I'm sending you lots of love and kisses, and I hope you enjoy all your goodies. And I will see you all in my next video. Love you all. Bye.